My brother blames me for tearing our family apart, but I refuse to sacrifice my truth just to keep the peace. I'm 31, and my brother is 24. We share the same parents. When I was 8, our dad passed away suddenly. My brother was only a baby, just 1 year old, and he has no memories of him the way I do. By the time I was 12 and my brother was 5, our mom remarried. Her new husband, I'll call him Mark, moved into our home in Montreal. Mark isn't a bad person. He's steady, supportive, and he's been kind. But he isn't my father. I already had a dad who left a hole in my life that nobody could fill. I chose to keep that hole for him. My brother sees things completely differently. To him, Mark is dad. Mark tucked him in, went to school events, taught him to play hockey, and always showed up. My brother says Mark saved our family. A few years back, my dad's side of the family, his parents, his sisters, and his brother, left a letter at my dad's grave. It said, "To our grandchildren, we love you and we carry you in our hearts always." My brother hated it. He felt like they were erasing Mark. He told them he was Mark's son now, and that I was too. After that, he blocked them and cut all contact. That sparked our first huge fight. I told him, Mark is not my dad, and he never will be. He accused me of letting our dad's family poison me against my real family. I told him it wasn't cruelty, it was honesty. I was 12 when Mark married Mom. My own father had already raised me longer than Mark ever would. After I turned 19, I moved out. Mark and I have always been civil, but we never had a deep bond. The fight dragged on for weeks. My brother said I was living in the past. I said he was trying to erase it. Eventually, I pulled back before it did permanent damage. We made peace, but it was thin, fragile. Fast forward to last year, Father's Day. It marked 22 years without Dad. I posted a short tribute to him online. My brother called, furious, saying it was a slap in Mark's face. Maybe it felt that way to him. But to me, it was a simple hello to the man who taught me how to ride a bike and whistle. I can be polite to Mark without giving him my dad's place. Then came my engagement. I told my mom and brother that Mark would be invited as her guest, that he'd be mentioned in a toast, but he would not be father of the bride. He wouldn't walk me down the aisle, nor have a father-daughter dance. If my grandfather is strong enough, he will walk with me. If not, I'll walk alone. Mom grew distant. Mark went quiet, but my brother exploded. He sent me late-night texts, constant calls, insisting, he raised you. He earned it. I told him, he helped raise you, not me. But he refused to hear it. Then he crossed the line. He went behind my back. He told Mark that I had finally changed my mind and was planning to ask him to walk me down the aisle. A complete lie. That shattered everything. Mark withdrew, Mom yelled, and somehow I became the villain. When I confronted my brother, he said, I was helping you do the right thing. I told him it wasn't his choice. He shouted that I was spitting on the man who stepped up. I told him, I'm not spitting. I'm drawing a line around my grief and my truth. Then came the worst moment. He screamed, you picked a dead man over the living one. You ruined this family. My hands shook, my face burned, and I finally snapped. If you keep pushing me, you won't be at my wedding. He froze. Tears filled his eyes. He whispered, you can't keep me away. I'm your only brother. I have to be there. I told him, I love you. But love is not control. You cannot control my grief. You cannot make Mark my father. Since then, he's been sending me sweet and bitter messages. Please let me come. You're cruel. I'm sorry. You're broken. I've only answered once. Respect my boundary or you won't be there. That's where it stands. If my grandpa is strong enough, he will walk beside me. If not, I'll walk alone, carrying a photo of my dad in my bouquet. I'll nod politely at Mark as I pass, because he's my mom's husband, not my father. If my brother can accept that, he'll sit in the front row and celebrate with me. If not, he won't be there. That's not the ending I want, but it may be the ending I get.